Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show, Star Fox Solar LP Part 9. In the last part, we defended the gate generator from giant missiles and several phallic objects. In this part, we're going to take the fight to the asteroids. Off we go.
Several phallic objects.
I wanted to add that joke in.
No, you just wanted to use the word phallic.
Alright, here we go. Activating coordinates. Coordinates G-627. Activate Technobabble.
Looks like the Mega Droid energy is fluctuating down the resonance pathways of the accelerometer resonance cube, which is creating a subspace vortex within the ethereal gateway of rectal extravaganzness.
Nibbles, run fast on that hamster wheel. Just the thought of several hamsters powering a generator to make the gate open.
I think it's going to take more than a couple of hamsters and a little wheel.
Right, time to go to one of the most dangerous places in the universe.
Okay, is everyone ready? Star Fox, move out.
The zero follicle coordinate.
Tomorrow!
The zero follicle coordinate generator is activated via the flange caps of the dolphin pipes.
Divide pi by 72 makes the calculation correct.
You can't divide pi by 72.
Yeah, you can.
It'd be like something like 0.000036 or something.
Well, there you go. You just did it. Are we there yet?
I'd imagine that some kind of warp hole technology would be more or less instantaneous.
I'm pretty sure one person will go, are we there yet?
System confirmed and stored in memory.
This is the longest mission in the game, so this part might be up to half an hour long.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, its size and mass are disproportionate.
What? What is that?
We've also brought some of the Conarian army with us. Pepe's going to be a general. He's going to command the fleet whilst we take down everything on the floor. This is going to be a very long mission. I'm on the ground, everybody else is in the air. Oh yeah, Crystal's with me on the ground as well.
Does she actually help?
Look,
Yes.
that must be where the asteroids came from. Maybe we could use it to make our way to the planet interior.
But after the asteroids come out, it looks like some sort of shield goes up.
Well, we can fix that.
Generators detected, displaying now. If the past is
All we have to do is destroy the generators. You know, let's blow shit up.
Even if we could move
So why didn't you just say that in the first place? Naturally, in this universe, everything that can blow up has a gigantic pulsating glowing thing on it somewhere. So just fly around till you see one of them and shoot it.
They're very small.
Good things will happen.
They're very small targets, mate. We get a landmass and an R-wing in this level to use.
Okay.
So we have everything at our disposal.
Okay. Yeah, it's just I question the usability of an army which requires all its heavily armored vehicles to have easily accessible weak points, and then highlight them with gigantic glowing things.
To drop the shields, we must hit all the hatches, yes?
Right, I'm going to go around this side first because there's a Gatling going around here somewhere. Yes, I'm not heading towards the targets. That's a good plan.
Just when the time comes.
The Gatling gun's worth it. Okay, we've got 6 of these things to take down, so let's do it to it. Let's head down first.
Well, I've run out of things to be cynical about, so what have you been playing this week?
You start, I'm concentrating.
Oh, alright. What have I been playing this week?
Well, I've been watching Call of Cthulhu Let's Play, so maybe you've been playing that recently.
Are you okay, Fox?
I only play that game when I'm recording for the Let's Play.
Oh.
And
Well, most games I try and finish before I LP them because I like to know what I'm doing. whereas you seem to LP have been blind.
Actually, no, I don't. I do have test playthroughs before I start recording.
Oh right.
If you didn't work that out by now, it's just simply because I'm very good at bullshitting people.
Well, in your amnesia Let's Play, you didn't finish the game according to what you told me.
My test playthroughs usually consist of about maybe 2 hours play. In my Amnesia Let's Play,
Why at least try and finish the story in the game? I don't always go for 100% when I'm doing a test run.
Well, I don't do that. In my Amnesia Let's Play, I got to
Great, the shield generators have shields. You know.
Why? This makes sense. Yeah. You take down the shield generators to destroy the shield generators.
You know, it just feels idiotic.
Take down the generators that take the shields off the generators, which generate the shield to protect the planet. Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Anyway, what I'll say. In my Amnesia Let's Play, I got up to the wine cellar where I went into that little corridor and they suddenly flooded, and I was running away from these invisible footsteps in water before I actually started recording. Everything beyond that was pure first time, never seen it before
reactions.
Yeah. And my Call of Cthulhu Let's Play, I've just posted a video where Jack Walters settles down for his first night in the
I haven't seen that one yet. Hotel?
Yeah. Basically, he realizes that this is going to take bloody ages, so Jack decides to get a room at the hotel.
Well, I haven't seen that one yet, so don't say anything else.
Fair enough. The thing is, I've played through that bit before.
This level is quite easy to get lost in, so
yeah, it does look like a bit of a maze.
a bit of a maze. This is almost a labyrinth.
Now, as far as I'm aware, the entire point of Jack Walters being in this in the town of Innsmouth is to locate a man by the name of Brian Burnham. Now, in my Let's Play, I have recorded up to the point where I find Brian Burnham.
Ooh, barrier.
But that's about an hour and a half after the part where I got to in my sort of test playthrough. In my test playthrough, I managed to get up to a church, and I've actually recorded past that bit. So, providing no more dickheads appear saying, right, take your video down, you've got copyrighted material.
That doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, I'll grant you. Yes, it's a copyrighted material. It's just not owned by the people who are telling me to
take it down.
Yeah. Okay. If Bethesda came along and said, right, you're posting videos of a game that we produced, please stop, I'd have no choice. Fair enough, I'll stop. But when some idiot just comes along and says, by the way, you know that's copyrighted material, you better take it down. Do you fucking own it? No, I don't. Well, shut the fuck up and go piss off someone else. Okay, fair enough. Like I say, if the owners of the game came forward and said to stop doing that, I'll stop. Fair enough. Just give me the word, I'll delete the law right here, right now. But the people who...
There's actually a really good reason why game designers don't actually always interfere with Let's Players.
They would never interfere with Let's Players because it's free advertising for them.
Yeah, it's basically a giant commercial saying buy this game and it's for free. It's also
that's part of the internet culture.
It's also basically one giant strategy guide for people who don't know what they're doing. That's the best thing.
Offer someone who's never played the game before, doesn't really want to play the game, but is still interested in the gameplay.
Exactly. I mean, when I watched the Okami LP, done by Chuck Conroy, it actually got me to buy the game.
Exactly. So, if you hadn't watched that LP, there's a good chance you wouldn't have bought it.
Seriously, if you're out there, Chucker, thanks for introducing me to that series. That series kicks ass.
When it comes down to it, you watch a movie that's been pirated or copied in some way.
At the cinema or something like that.
Yeah, you've watched the movie, so there's no reason for you to go out and buy it because you're going to get the same experience every time.
Well,
As if
some of my DVDs actually have extras, like delete the scenes from films, so you wouldn't. So sometimes you do get a different experience if you watch the extras.
yeah, but if the copied movie is copied from the original DVD, it'll have those extras in anyway, because it's part of the DVD.
Right. Well, meanwhile, I've got to. This is gonna be difficult. Got him. I'm running low on health and I've got 5 grenades. Here we go.
Long story short, if you watch a TV series or a movie, you're going to get the same experience every time.
Barrier.
That's why people clamp down on the pirating and copying of movies or illegal distribution of movies. Games, on the other hand, that can be played in many different ways.
Yeah, like.
You're not guaranteed the same experience every time.
Yeah, like the game I'm playing here. There are several different ways you can tackle this mission.
Yeah, so you've gone for this particular
Strategy.
this particular target at this particular point of the game. Next time you might go for a different target right now,
Yeah.
giving yourself a completely different experience.
This is my best worked out route for playing this game over the years. You know, this is the route I use the most often.
This is the route you have worked out yourself by playing this game.
Yes.
If you've only just started playing this game and you don't know anything about it, you're probably not going to take this particular route, so you'll have a different experience than the one you're having right now. Say for a prime example.
I mean, if I gave control to Adam, he would know what he was doing right now. No offense to you, but you probably get lost.
Well, yeah, I probably would actually, and I'd take a completely different route to what you would get. I would get a completely different experience to what you would get. A prime example of all this would be, say for example, an open world RPG. Off the top of my head,
Final Fantasy 11.
Oh no, because that does pretty much have a strict storyline you have to go through, and you really.
Yeah, but you might want. But some...
Please let me finish my little rant.
Sorry.
Right. A prime example of this would be the open-ended RPG, for example, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Now, basically, you start up this game, you create your character, you go through the tutorial mission, and then it basically says, right, this is your quest, you got to take this necklace to such and such twat in such and such town. Here's the world, have fun. You don't have to take this necklace to the twat in the town. You could bugger off and become an assassin. You could start doing some side missions. You could just go out and talk to people. You don't have to do anything. And guaranteed, next time you play, you'll do something completely different.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah?
In Final Fantasy 11, you can do side quests before you do the story mode. So basically, that's the same idea as taking a necklace to someone, or not taking a necklace to someone. You either do it or you don't. You're going to do it eventually.
The thing is, you don't have to do it eventually. That's the thing. You don't have to do anything.
Well, you might want to do it eventually. That's what I'm saying. Let me through. Bloody hell.
Okay, there are some people who go out and say, right, I've got this necklace, I can do all these things, but I want to take this necklace to what's his guy and carry on with the story. Because I'm interested in the story, fair enough. If someone else, you think, well, I'd like to level up a bit first, get some funds behind me, get some decent equipment before I actually start on the main story, so you can go do that. Someone else might think, well, no, actually, I like the idea of going into the arena and fighting a few people to get some big rewards, so I can start buying these things sooner. Or if you're like me, cheat your way through the entire game. No, I'm only kidding. I don't cheat as such. I use mods. Which basically gives me completely different characters, so good chance I'll have a completely different experience to someone who just bought the game. And I'm also using one of my favourite downloaded spells, the Smite of Order, which basically just calls down the wrath of God.
Right, 2-1 to go.
Yeah, it's just basically
How much
another.
time are you so far?
You're going to keep interrupting me.
Sorry.
15 minutes.
Bloody hell. Right, go on, keep yapping on.
Yeah, so basically, I'm using modded equipment. It's nothing game breaking. You don't usually get game breaking modded equipment, but it is items and spells that do tip the balance in your favour.
You can do that in Dead Space 2. You can download the Obsidian suit, or you can download all these.
Yeah, but you have to pay for them.
Yes, but it's still modernised equipment, mate. It's the same.
No, it's DLC, downloadable content. Modded equipment is a modification.
Oh.
That's why it's called mods.
It feels like.
I think you just turn yourself around, mate.
Yeah, it feels almost like the same thing.
Well, no, it isn't, because A, you don't have to pay for it, and B, it's not created by the guys who created the game.
It's similar, isn't it, though?
It just modifies the game's program to help you in such a way. Like, for example, one of the main mods I use is the Smite of Order. It's an overpowered spell which nukes everything in the vicinity.
Right, I'm going to have to go back and get the landmass, because I need that to open that door. I need someone with more firepower. Time to go knock knock.
Back to my original point. There's many ways of playing many games. You don't always get the same experience. So just because you've made a video playing a game all the way through, that doesn't mean jack shit. You're still going to get a different experience when you start to play it. That's one of the main reasons why game companies don't bother prosecuting people who make videos of games.
Well,
that, and also the obvious fact that it's free advertising for them. If you review a game and give it a good review, other people who necessarily wouldn't have bought the game will go out and buy the game,
yeah,
in giving stores and game companies more money, which basically means
there's a slight fallback plan.
what?
A lot of the games I review are old, and second-hand games, game companies don't.
So newer gamers probably won't have heard of it.
Good point. I mean, I do try and review new games, but it's more.
Okay,
it's easy to review older games because I've had them for a long time. I've played them more than once.
Okay, say for example, your little sister. How old is she now? 5?
Yeah.
Right. So your little sister is 5 years old right now. She's not into games. But maybe in a few years she will be into games, and she'll want to play the new games. It's like the new Call of Duty, or the new Final Fantasy, or the new.
Hopefully not Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know it's popular for a reason, mate.
I know, but the only reason Call of Duty is popular is this. I want to shoot something.
Yeah, games like that do sort of live on the multiplayer, but that's not the point. Say for example, your sister's quite happy playing the new games of her time when she's about 15, 16, and then she'll only know those games. Then she may go back and look at your reviews and think, oh, that was a good game. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at that. It hasn't been manufactured for a few thousand years, but.
None of my games are 1,000 years old. Gaming is 1,000 years old, mate.
It's called comical exaggeration. Live with it.
It's called arsing around.
Yeah, of course it's called arsing around. Let's face it, your sister's a girl. The chances of her getting into gaming is, I don't know, like trying to find horse shit on a moon.
What about my other sister, Dana? She's very interested in gaming. I got her into it, for Christ's sake. She's a very hardcore Zelda player.
Fair enough, she's been brought up with it. Carly hasn't.
I've played a few games with her. Yeah, I've sat her down and showed her some Kirby levels and stuff like that. But she hasn't really. She watches, but she doesn't always play.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is that if we don't make these videos about these old games,
they'll be forgotten.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And if someone down the line sees. It's like this video. Oh, Star Fox Assault. That's an old one, but it looks pretty damn good. Why don't we remake it? Or why don't we make a sequel to it? Or why don't we pick up the franchise and carry it on? make an entirely new game. That's more revenue for the original company.
I'm lost. There we go.
It also revives an old franchise.
On that point, I'm a little bit worried about Star Fox. I don't know how well Star Fox 64 actually did, but Nintendo, I was reading it in...
The door behind you open, mate.
I was reading a magazine lately, and I don't know if they're actually going to make a new Star Fox game.
So yeah, if the series is dying out...
I am somewhat worried, because I love this series.
Not really my type of thing, I'm afraid. I say, if the series does die out,
well,
and someone in 20 years comes along and looking on the ancient archive known as YouTube, and comes across your video, Star Fox? What's Star Fox? Let's have a look at Star Fox, and thinks, well, this is pretty damn good. I like a look at this game. Let's try and revive it.
If someone came up to me and said, "What is this Star Fox you speak of?" I'd give a very long lecture.
And I think I've ranted on about this for long enough. How far are you away from clearing this level?
I've got 2 more hatches to take out, but it's going to take me a while. I know, I've got a topic. A few years back, I thought of a few ideas for a new Star Fox games. I'm just going to brainstorm here. First things first, a 4-player co-op Star Fox game. Good idea. You know, having your friends help out the players.
So you could piss each other off on the little mic saying, "Do a barrel roll, please help me."
No, my idea was, you can have like a Star Fox.
And the poor sap at the back, this dude who's been beaten into submission, he has to play Crystal. Ooh, Fox. Ooh, yes.
You have my.
Good shot, Fox. Ooh, yeah.
You have my.
But you like to shoot me sometime.
My idea would be this.
Just to piss everyone else off.
My idea would be this.
Carry on.
You can have levels where you can assign your friends different jobs, like 2 people fly around the air on the pilots, and the other 2 search the ground for the targets. And my other idea was to, as well as local multiplayer, have online, you know, with headsets and shit.
Are you okay, Fox?
And as far as gameplay is concerned, I'd have it either a combination of Assault and Lilac Wars. Because a lot of people say Assault's a bad game just because it adds on foot missions. Well, personally, I think that's what makes Assault different and unique. It did something different with the franchise.
Did you actually get to fly in the R-Wing in Assault?
Yeah, I thought the
it wasn't all just on foot hitting things with sticks.
In Star Fox Adventures you're talking about. This is Star Fox Assault.
I just got to show how much I know about this bloody franchise.
In Star Fox Assault, you can fly around in R-Wing. In Dinosaur Planet, also known as Star Fox Adventures, you can fly an R-Wing, but the stages are very, very short, less than 10 minutes each. Right, one more thing to go for
Chris,
now.
Is he actually helping you?
I'm going to go find it now. Crystal, I'm coming over. Ooh, a new minigun. How much time are you so far, Adam?
23 minutes. Sorry, almost 24 minutes.
Bloody hell. This is why I don't like this mission, it's far too long. Oh, that's one of the things that makes this mission good. It's a very long mission, but it's an endurance test to the extreme. Extreme! It's alright, I got it, Crystal.
I thought you were going to run her over then.
Okay, got them.
I would have done if she hadn't moved out of the way.
Hey,
Oh, you don't run her over, you just launch a howitzer to her face, yeah.
She walked into that.
got them.
Thank you, Crystal.
Have you actually been doing anything while you've been stood over here?
She's taking out the odd enemy. I'm grateful for that. Oh, door's still not taken down. Crystal, give me some charges. Alright, let's go in.
Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be a half-hour video.
Yeah,
Have you got a boss at the end of this as well?
Yeah, no. There's no boss in this mission, thank goodness.
Good.
Yeah, my idea for a Star Fox game would be a 4-player co-op one. So you wouldn't always have to play with the pilots on screen. And also, there'd be a way to give your AR pilots commands. You know, you could tell them what to do by pressing just a button.
AR pilots?
AI.
No, good.
You know, you can say Falco, go get our fighters. Peppy, take out the generators.
Slippy, save your own ass for once.
Yeah, that'd be a good button. You know, because I was once playing a Nintendo 64 game called and a GameCube game called Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It was an alright game, but the reason why I didn't like it because it was very difficult to get people off your tail because you couldn't perform tricks like somersaults and backflips and barrel rolls. So you had to rely on your wits to be a good pilot, and it was very, very difficult. But one of the things it did have, you could press this button and you could tell your pilots around you what to do. You were a general, you know, you could tell them what to do, and I thought this would be a good idea for Star Fox.
What was it called again?
Star Wars... Rogue Squadron, Rebel Squadron, something like that.
Rogue Squadron, I think that sounds right.
You do missions from the Star Wars movie. You do the Death Star trench run. You do the that sort of thing. It's a good game. It's just that I just found it very difficult because I couldn't do somersaults to avoid my enemies. All you had was fly around and just dodge shots. You know, that was all you could do to avoid things. Eat Gatling gun! Yeah, whatever. Just cheese grater through them.
My God, the gang, watch yourself! Yeah, whatever. They're all dead, by the way.
Oh no, there's more of them.
If you hadn't interrupted me, I'd have killed them all by now.
Barrier.
I'm still thinking it's Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff.
Try not to get lost on your way out.
Do I know where I'm going? This is the last one. Alright, back to the top 40 at the actual hatcher now. Have you heard of elevators in this place?
They're insects. They've only just mastered space travel.
Aperoids have a serious problem with health. Have you ever heard
Yeah,
of
they tend to die when you shoot them.
Have you ever heard of being lazy before? You know, elevators are good for this sort of thing.
Mission
Right.
update not complete.
Sensors detecting new presence.
Right, to the R-Wing.
Hatcher. What? New hatchers located under the base. Fox, you gotta get busy destroying things.
For fuck's sake.
I'm on it, I'm just trying to find where I'm going.
6 target. Oh, you want to leave it there? We're on almost 29 minutes.
Smeg, where am I? I don't know.
Hatcher,
Let's keep going.
quickly in the wrong place. Take that thing out with your R-Wing. Get to it, Fox.
I then pause camera as I find the R-Wing.
In fact, we're on about half an hour, mate. Do you want to pause it there?
Alright, you two, in the next part we'll finish off this mission.
See you around, guys.